Hey there, and happy Monday. Today is Monday, March 18th, and today we went over make stem and leaf plots. And so we did first 1, 2, and 3 in class, so I just want to go over that with you so that you can see it in case you didn't catch it. So the number of points scored by the member of a basketball team are recorded. So here are the points that were scored, or the number of points that were scored. So we needed to put the title, points scored, so it's going to go right up top. There we go. And then the first question, what digits would you use for the stem in the stem and leaf plot? All right, so I am actually, let me get some different color pens so you can see this. Hopefully be able to see it a little bit clearer. All right, so in class today we were talking about looking at, first of all, the lowest number. And so there was an 8, then I'm going to my 10s, and let me circle my 10s. I have my 1s, and let me go ahead and put this here. All right, so since I have an 8, in my stem I said that the 10s were going to come here, and the 1s were here, because this represents the 10s and the 1s, so this will represent 8. So I know that this is going to be 10s and that'll be my 1s. It's already telling me off the bat. So my stem would have a 0. I see that it'll have a 1 in my 10s. I'm looking for a 2. Yikes. Here's a 2. And then it'll also have a 3, because I have the 3 10s. And remember, in the strategies we went over today is to make sure that you cross out as you begin to list your data here into your stem and leaf plot, or your graph. All right, so how many leaves would a stem and leaf plot of the data have? And so today you were saying 12, and some were saying that you can go, you can use an array. You had 4 times 3 will give you a total of 12 numbers. So you're going to have 12 leaves. And then you'll find out how many of each leaf, out of each stem, what's on there. So I'm going to make a stem and leaf plot of the data. And remember, I'm going in numerical order from least to greatest. So I already started with my 8. I'm going to cross this out because I'm done. I'm going to put my 8 here. Okay, now I'm going to cross this out. Now the next thing is I'm going to my 1. So my stem, I'm going to have a 1. And I'm going to look at all the 1s and the 1s that I have in the 10s place. And then I'm going to take a look at what the value is in the 1s place. So I went to the 10s. Here's my 1. And now I go to the 1s place. We'll have a 2. And I'm looking here. And a 5 and a 6. So that's exactly, I'm going to have a leaf of a 2 for the 12. Next one is going to be for the 15. So 1, 5. And then 16, 1, 6. So I'm going to have 3 leaves for stem 1. All right, I have 8. I have 1 leaf on stem 0. I have 1, 2, 3 leaves on stem 1. And over here for stem 3, I'm looking at, oops, I sure did miss one. No, I'm not going to 3. I'm going to 2 next. Thank you very much. So I've already finished here. Now I'm going over to my 2s. So I have my 2 and the 10s. So the first number is 0. So that's 20. The next smallest number is going to be 24. So I'm going to put my 4 there. The next smallest number is 6. Well, I have 2 6s. So I'm going to have this 26 and this 26. Okay, remember that my 1s go into the leaves. So 20, 24, 26, and 26. So crossing that out, and then I have 28 is the last number. And I'm going to cross that out. Now I said that I'm going to have the number 3. I'm going to have 3 stem. And let's look at to see how many leaves I'm going to have. The smallest number is 32. So I'm going to put a 2. Then I have a 34 and a 34. So 4 and 4. And there we go. There's my stem and leaf. Explain the difference between the stems and the leaves of the stem and leaf plot. Alright, so one of the things that I didn't cover today that I should have mentioned is that the stem is on the left side. And represents the place value So it represents the place value to the left of the digits. Which this would be the tens place value. On the right side are the leaves. So the leaves on the right side represent the ones in this data. Now, making sure I put in this data because it'll be like when we were dealing with decimals. We won't have the leaves, which will be the decimals, but it'll be the leaves that would have the decimal value, so the tenth value. Okay, so we have that one. Ready for the next one? All right, let's move on. Bird watchers were asked how many different species of birds they identified on a recent trip. Now, the responses were some had 15, 20, 30, 32, 21, 33, 18, 19, 29, 27, 29, 25, 21, and 26. So we're going to use this data here to fill in those blanks for 4 and 5. And we're going to make a stem and leaf data. So what are we going to name this one? So we had bird watchers were asked how many different species of birds. So here we can just put bird species of birds. Instead of just writing species, we can just put bird species. Keeping it simple. All right. Now I'm going to go through and you can just circle. I'm going to highlight so it'll be easier. I'm looking for my smallest number. Okay, so my smallest number is going to be 15. So I'm going to actually just go ahead and list this one. Next one is going to be, here's my 20s. 20. Oops, here's the rest of them. See, so it's easier. So I'm going to highlight. So I have 15, 18, 19. Okay, so I have 15, 18, 19. And I'm done here. Now you have 20s, 20, 20, 20, 20, 29, 25, 25. All right, so the smallest one is 20. Cross that out. Next one is 21. Cross this out. Oops, I have two 21s. Cross that one out. And then I have 27. Cross this out. 29 and 20. Oops, I did miss one. I missed the number 25. So I'm going to erase this real quick. And it's be 25, then 27, got two commas there. I said 27 and I put 29. Wow. Welcome back from spring break, right? So it's 27, 29 twice. And then I have 30, 32, and 33. So I'm going to make sure, oh, and then 26. I hope y'all caught that one. Okay, so I hope you caught it. It's just going to show that, you know, if you're really, it's been a long day coming back from spring break, but making sure you put it and you catch all your, this is why it's really important to go ahead and highlight if you can, then cross it out. Now I'm going to count my digits. I had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Actually, I'm counting my numbers. I am just batting 100 today. Now I'm going to count my list, starting from least to greatest. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. All right, so I'm good. Now my first stem, I'm going to have stem 1. And I said that I was starting off with, it's 15, 18, and 19. You see where I am at? 15, and I have 5, 8, 9. Okay, so I'm done here. Now I'm going to stem 2, and I have 0, 1, and I'm looking in the ones place. 1, 5, 6, 7, 9, 9. Okay, so it's 0, 1, 1, 5, 6, 7, 9, 9. And I'm finished with these here, so I'm crossing them out. I'm going to stem number 3. And on stem number 3, looking in my ones place, for my leaves, I'm going to place 0, 2, 3. And I'm done here. Now let's look at this question. It says, if 2 more bird watchers identified 9 species and 41 species, how would the stem and leaf plot change? Okay, oops. Look at right here. I don't want to skip this. This 1 and 5 is referencing, it represents 15. Okay? All right. Now, if 2 or more bird watchers identify 9 species and 41 species, how would this change? So I have 9 and I have 41 that's going to be added. What would I do here for the number 9? Yeah, so my number 9, so I'll have a stem of 0 with a leaf of 9. Will be added. But where is it going to be added to? At the bottom? No, you're right. It's going to be added to the top. Because it's the smallest number. So I have 9. Well, the smallest here, it said it was 15. And then here it was 33 as being the largest. And then for the 41, you'll have a stem of 4 and a leaf of 1 will be added to the bottom of the plot. So here we'll have a stem of 4 with a leaf of 1 will be added to the bottom. And we just said it's going to be added. You'll add it to the bottom. Why? Yeah. It's the greatest number. So absolutely. I'll give you a few minutes to go ahead and get that done. Anytime, just pause.